Hello everyone and welcome back to the Petty Report. I have kicked off my shoes and relaxed my feet and I'm still kicking it to that Xscape beat. Okay, so let's get right into episode number 2 of Still Kicking It. We open up with Candy and Tamara having dinner because that's the reality show thing to do. Let's prop some cameras up and film y'all eating and talking shit. And they did. So if y'all didn't know, Tamara was actually the 5th member of Xscape before they took off and got big. But something happened along the way and she was either kicked out or left. Her ass wasn't there no more. So that's how we ended up with the Xscape that we know and love today. They were just kind of going over Candy's issues with the group, and Candy, girl, I understand. I get it. Stuff does have to be worked out, but it is about this money, honey, and you're going to have to get with it. Listen to Todd. Todd said this is about business. You better make that good Xscape tour coin and think about the other mess later, okay? So the ladies are at rehearsal for the BET Awards. They're about to start. It never did start because their little conversation took so long. But Tiny kind of called them all over in a group just to kind of talk about everything that had happened at the previous rehearsal. That's where Candy and Tasha just really kind of had a chance to hash out their issues with each other because, let's face it, the issues with the group is Candy and Tasha. I said that in my last video. Like, Tamika and Tiny, I think they just down for whatever. Tamika, of course, always gonna have her sister back. I mean, she should. She gonna have her back when she right, and she gonna have her back when she hella wrong. So, that's just that. Just a side note, like, I know I said this last week, but just Tiny, like, in this setting, I'm just loving it. Because Tiny, I think she's kind of like the human resources of the group. Like, she gonna get everybody to come together. We gonna talk about this. We gonna hash it out. We gonna have a performance plan and we gonna follow up and make sure everybody is happy. And I think she is fulfilling her duty. Low key, I really feel like Tiny is the for real leader of the group this go around, just because she just seems to be the one to really have a cooler head, like, and she says what needs to be said, you know, when she feels it's appropriate, and she shuts the hell up when she knows it's not her fight. So I'm completely here for it, Tiny. Tiny, yes, you are the captain. Everybody. Candy and Tasha really start to get their issues out with each other about what really caused the rift of the group, and that seems to be Tasha's solo project. Because Candy felt like the group was being positioned to support Tasha. So basically, if you are a Tay Martian, Candy was basically saying, I don't want to do doo-wop pop pop for Latasha Scott. That ain't hot. In layman's terms. So it's one of those situations where you see the truth on both sides, but you really see what's happening down the middle. Like, I get why both of them were upset, but it does seem like something that if they would have communicated a little bit better at the time and not talked through people and talked to each other, it could have been settled. Because, you know, when they have their arguments, it's like, well, so-and-so said this on your behalf. And it's like, really? Y'all supposed to be girls. So why would y'all talking about this stuff like just picking up the phone? Like saying, hey girl, I'm going solo. Like, and this is the deal. But that don't mean I want to walk away from the group. So I don't really get what happened there in the breakdown of communication then. You know, it really just sounds like it was a whole bunch of young girls that had egos. Another thing to me that kind of shed some light on just kind of the breakdown of the group and how Candy is feeling, like, her brother died when she was 15. And that was kind of like when the group was first taken off. So I don't know if like going into all of that, if Candy was like just really in the mindset to take on all of that at once. So how are you processing everything that's come along in your life? You know? So I think that probably had a lot to do with her just kind of bad memories and bad juju with the group. I think that could have probably fed into it. I don't know if she realized that or not. That's just kind of what I see from somebody watching the show. I don't know. So after they kind of hashed out everything and cried and boo-hooed, they went into the studio, just Candy and Tasha, to put together the set list for the BET Awards, and it like they worked really well together. I didn't see any kind of attitudes. Like they both seemed to contribute, and like hopefully that's a sign of things to come. Like I'm not saying to get in the studio and do any new music. Like I don't care if Xscape does any music. Like they could perform the same old songs for the next 20, 30, 40 years and I would still be here for it. Tamika Scott, I just love you. Like, I feel like Tamika could probably carry her own show. Like, her personality is big as her ass. And her kids have big personalities. And it really just seems like it's a story to tell there. Her youngest daughter is writing songs and a singer. And her oldest daughter is getting married. So, I don't know. Hopefully from this, Tamika can kind of do her own little show thing. Because I think it would be hilarious. She is full of personality and reality TV gold. Andy Cohen, Mona Scott, somebody make it happen for Tamika. That'll be a good look for her. So we get to the end of the episode and Mama Joyce comes and breaks up the rehearsal. But first, how the hell do both Tamika and Candy not know the words to Who Can I Run To fill this empty space with laughter? Face? But space. Yeah. Tamika says she said that on the record. Now I gotta go back and listen to the song. But I guess, hell, on the Braxtons, Tawanda was singing the wrong lyrics for Tony's song, so it's whatever. You gotta watch these singers. They some shiesty and shady heifers. They will change the lyrics of their song when they doing live performances. They don't know the words for real. Don't let them fool you. Don't fall for the bamboozlement. If you feel like you're wrong when you sing along to them at a concert, you not. They just don't know the words and they done changed them on the fly. But Mama Joyce is watching them rehearse, and thank you, Mama Joyce, for keeping it real with the girls. Like, y'all are singers. Y'all don't have to give us 8 counts and what have you. Like, sit your ass on that stool and give us what I need from you as understanding. Like, we don't need all of that from y'all. We got all these other groups to get that from. Like, nah. You know, if Destiny's Child was to come back out, y'all gonna have to give us some moves. Xscape, we don't really need that from y'all. Like, y'all good. Like, y'all got the voice. I've got the voice, Curtis. I've got the voice. But that was pretty much the episode. Next week, it looks like we are going to LA. I guess we're at the BET Awards. I don't know. But tune in next week and I'll be back with a review of episode number 3 of Still Kicking It. Until then, peace out. Bye.